I'm on another live. Hop on, bye. My Arizona green tea, my brother loves that. My brother loves Arizona's. He likes the one that has what it says energy. Listen, we back. You know how this shit goes. I really thought I was gonna make it, but it is what it is. YouTube kicked me out. I couldn't get back on. All right, let's go back. So Capricorn, some of you guys, maybe somebody trying to teach you a lesson, or you're trying to teach somebody a lesson, and pretty much it's like you're giving someone their space. Okay, you could be trying to energetically block them. There's some kind of pride involved here, but there's an energy of thinking about this person. It feels the energy of sulking, and you're thinking about somebody sexually, I feel. All right, and it's like you don't know whether or not you should be hitting this person up or this person should be hitting you up. I don't know, there's a lot of like arrogance, pride involved. Some of you guys could be distracting yourself if that's you, or this person could be distracting themselves by by going out or hanging out. Okay, yeah, the hermit. But I feel like the your mind is still on that person, or this person's mind is still on you. All right, so what's gonna happen this weekend? The 10 of cups, the 8 of pentacles, the 9 of wands, the 7 of pentacles, the page of wands, and the 2 of pentacles. 9 of wands, 2 of pentacles, the sun. I don't feel like you've let this person go, or this person has let you go. 8 of pentacles, 10 of cups, queen of swords. But see, there's some kind of distraction that somebody's doing. They could be hanging out with friends, with family members, to kind of balance out their energy, to distract themselves. 5 of pentacles, 2 of swords, and ace of swords. It's like, I refuse to hit this person up, or something like that. All right. Yeah, the death, the 3 of cups, and the king of pentacles. That's you. Death, hangman, 3 of cups, 9 of cups. But somebody wants somebody. It is what it is. The wheel of fortune. They're like, in time, I'm going to reach out. Again, what? Let's pull into the spread since you got interrupted. Sorry, I'm telling the other people to hop on this live. Or wait, is it this chat that I'm texting in? No. Okay. All right. Kay or Lexi, have you guys been experiencing this? Like, YouTube has been cutting me off every day. This has been like now for 2 weeks. And it's at night. I've tried like everything. I upgraded my modem. I cussed out Xfinity. They upgraded my shit to like the highest possible. I got my phone, my whole, the Wi-Fi lowered, like the payments lowered. I had a technician come out. I'm using a whole other phone. I took my son's PS5 out the room when I'm on live. Like, it has happened to me for a while, but looks like it's transferred to you. Well, great. Great. No, I don't know it's doing that to you. Okay, so I've never seen that happen to UK. I don't know. Thank you, Amanda. I appreciate you. Retrograde maybe. Girl, I have no idea because we wasn't even in retrograde when this shit was happening. This has been going on for like 2 weeks now. Okay. What else for the Capricorns this weekend? The Page of Cups and the Queen of Wands. Fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag. The Hierophant, Taurus energy. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. King of Cups. And the Four of Wands. The Page of Cups. The Four of Pentacles. Here goes holding back from that apology. All right, the Hermit. But somebody's heavy on somebody's mind. The World. Yeah, they could be trying to distract themselves with travel or something like that. Page of Cups and the Four of Pentacles. the Seven of Cups and the Four of Pentacles, Six of Pentacles. But I feel like whoever this is, sorry, my cards are getting wet. Whoever this is like thinking about this person. Six of Wands, but there goes the pride and keeping silent. So it's like, okay, we're just going to be done. But it's the insecurities mostly of reaching out and being vulnerable. All right, Four of Wands, the Star and the Ace of Cups, the Justice, the Three of Wands, and the Moon. What's that? The Hierophant. I mean, sorry, the High Priestess, the Knight of Swords. I feel like this person will eventually reach out. I don't know if this is you or this is them. Again, heavy Pisces, heavy Libra, heavy Virgo, Taurus again. Aquarius, fire sign. All right, so it's the same energy. Somebody could also be rebounding. Hold on for 1 second, guys. Hold on. Okay, sorry. All right. For the Capricorns that are currently single. Hold on. For the Capricorns that are currently single, what's the next 48 hours looking like? Three of Pentacles, the Moon, the Page of Cups, the Six of Pentacles, the Seven of Cups, the Knight of Cups, the Eight of Swords, the Hierophant, the Star, and the Ace of Swords. Three of Pentacles and the Knight of Cups. Wheel of Fortune, what's that about? Nine of Pentacles, Nine of Swords. There's like people here, right? But there's a very big avoidance energy. Page of Cups and the Hierophant, Five of Wands. There's a very big conflict on commitment. Capricorn, what the hell? Six of Pentacles and the Star, Queen of Wands. I feel like there's someone, though, that you like or that is like the Star you're seeing a potential with. Ace of Swords and the Seven of Cups, Magician, Three of Wands. And the funny thing is that if this is you, you've manifested this and you have some kind of breakthrough in these the other options, whoever this person is. This is a breakthrough for you. But it's like Three of Wands, Four of Swords. Let me keep my distance. King of Wands, the Fool, and the Tower. Maybe some of you guys just like to be out there, you know, and you're not ready for commitment. But there's a strong attraction or strong connection to whoever this is. But see the Strength, the World, and the Four of Wands. I don't know. Somebody's very non-committal. For the Capricorns that are in a situationship, what's the next 48 hours looking like? The Seven of Swords, the Nine of Wands, the Star, the Hermit, the avoidance on contacting this person, the King of Cups. This could be a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, Aquarius energy, Three of Pentacles. Who the fuck am I talking to? Somebody wants to teach someone a lesson. Somebody feels like me holding back, me not saying much is teaching somebody a lesson here. All right, but I feel like with the with the Ace of Wands and the Page of Wands, Six of Swords, Ten of Pentacles, and a Ten of Cups. Damn. Is that the situationship? The High Priestess. What the fuck? So this situation has a lot of potential, but there's a lot of avoidance. And I do want to say it's the emotional vulnerability for whoever this is that's getting the best of them. And they've manifested this commitment, but they're anxious. Nine of Swords, Four of Swords, Eight of Wands, Knight of Pentacles. It's like the same energy over and over and over again. Somebody may not know how to be fucking happy. I'm going to be quite honest. All right. Or I don't know. Somebody's scared of happiness. That's a thing. Believe it or not. That is a thing. Especially when you haven't been happy your whole life. It's like something, you know, it's scary. For the Capricorns in separation, next 48, Four of Cups, the Sun, the Judgment, the Five of Cups, and the Hangman. If I don't get out this energy, Nine of Wands, Two of Pentacles, the World, there's like a little depressive energy and wanting to know what's going on with this person. This could be a Pisces. This could be a Scorpio. All right. This could be a Sag. The Seven of Swords, again, the avoidance. The Two of Pentacles, but I know this person makes me happy. Temperance, King of Cups, King of Pentacles, the Five of Cups and the Moon, the Seven of Wands, Ace of Wands, and the Six of Wands. Somebody may like attention, but there's a connection here is the same thing that somebody's afraid of. Eight of Cups, so let me keep my distance again. High Priestess, the silence. Okay. I can't get away from that. I wish we could drop memes. All right. So this was video 2. All right, Aquarius. Aquarius for sun, moon, and rising. For the Aquariuses, sun, moon, and rising. What's the next 48 hours looking like for the Aquariuses? What's the next 48 hours looking like for the Aquariuses? Some of you guys may have allergies. You're welcome. You're welcome, babes. Next 48 for the Aquariuses, 9 of Swords. The Queen of Swords and the Hangman. I feel like what you're not going to do anymore is stress. Is stress about a situation. I feel like what you're not going to do is like you're gaining a different perception, but that's by you being in your energy. Knight of Cups. Yeah, by you being in your Aquarius energy, there's a logical approach here from your end this weekend. 5 of Wands. Okay. King of Swords. Queen of Pentacles. 4 of Swords. 8 of Wands, 5 of Wands, Ace of Pentacles. Interesting. 9 of Swords and the King of Swords. Okay, Knight of Wands. Aquarius, where the hell are you? You got the King and the Queen of Swords. I could be talking to like a divorce, a couple, like a couple that are bickering, that's cold to one another. I feel like the feminine is like turning their back towards this person. Knight of Wands and 9 of Swords, Ace of Swords. Somebody's wondering, is there going to be communication or breakthrough? But I feel like there's like the feminine energy. You can be whoever in this situation is like holding kind of to their pride. Hangman and the 4 of Swords, 10 of Swords. Somebody's holding on to a grudge, holding on to some kind of ending or betrayal. Knight of Cups and the 8 of Wands. There could be an energy here of reconciling. And there is a chance to make something right. But I feel like somebody can't get along. 2 people can't get along. 5 of Wands. There's a lot of bickering. Now, this may not be a love situation. This could be with a friend or a family member, but somebody can't get along with somebody. I feel like you're both in your air energy. You're both stubborn. You're both in your own ways. And there is an opportunity to bring something back. There's a conversation that could bring something back into reconciliation, but somebody is like, you're both stuck in your own ways. 3 of Swords. Yeah, there's still like a grudge that's being held here. 4 of Cups. And I don't know, the reconciliation may not happen because somebody's like, you know, but... And it's like, I don't know, it feels like a lot of back and forth. 2 people are not trying to let up. 2 people are not trying to be vulnerable. You're not trying to come together to create an understanding. You're both stuck in your ways. My baby daddy wants a poly relationship where his new girl, he's with his new girl, Polly. The man is brave. Okay, was like, Polly, that man is brave. Listen, what is the saying? Quiet mouths won't get fed. The man spoke up, was like, this is what I want. And you're like, fuck out of here. Okay, so what happens this weekend for the Aquarius? 9 of Wands, 5 of Pentacles. Listen, the world, you're standing on your, what you feel is your truth. You're like, I'm backing my shit up. You know, I got receipts. I don't know. Listen, Aquarius, you always give me this energy. You're very logical. You're no bullshitters. I'm telling you, Aquariuses are like, yo, I thought Aries would cutthroat. Aquarius will stay there and argue with you. Aquarius is not going to do that. That's how I feel. It's like, I said what I said, and that's it. Aries are more like, I'm going to get my lick back, you know? Okay, what else? Wheel of Fortune, 10 of Cups, and here you on in your happy own way. Like, listen, I'm good. I'm standing on my own 2 feet. Business going good. Pockets are full. Fuck you and fuck yo, whatever you trying to bring. Knight of Pentacles, 7 of Swords, and the King of Pentacles. What's this? Emperor? Death. What's this? King of Pentacles? Justice. Who's this? Are these 2 the same people? Empress. Okay. What? Let me get out the other tarot because what? What did I just take here? Hold on. Emperor and Empress, Queen of Wands, Ace of Wands, and the Four of Cups, King of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles, Justice, and the Three of Swords. So some of you guys, this could be a twin flame situation. If you resonate with that, I'm not trying to force titles, but you got like Emperor, Empress, King of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles. This is a very strong connection. But it's like Four of Cups, somebody's rejecting somebody. Eight of Pentacles, yeah, we fight too much and you give me too much anxiety and that's not what I'm going to do. Three of Swords, so Wheel of Fortune, Death, damn, Strength. It's the same energy. You're standing your ground. Ooh. Yeah. That's how Aquariuses are. For the single Aquariuses, what can they expect in the next 48? For the single Aquarius, what's coming up in the next 48? Knight of Wands, Knight of Pentacles, Magician, Eight of Cups, and the Justice. Queen of Swords, Seven of Wands, Three of Swords. I feel like you're leaving someone. I don't know, single Aquarius, who you got? What's his Knight of Wands? Judgment. Somebody wants a chance with you, but you're leaving someone with their, I want to say with their dick in your hand. I'm with their dick in their hand. You feel like ending a certain situation and walking away from whoever this is the best thing because they're coming back very passionately or prematurely. Nine of Swords. And again, it's that same energy. It's whoever this is stressing you out. Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, Two of Cups. They could be taking a very long time. There's blockages here from this moving towards a commitment or relationship. Magician and Three of Cups. Nine of Cups. It's so funny because I do feel like you're going to take a lot of like, you're going to feel good. Chariot, Page of Wands, and the Four of Cups rejecting their ass. You may even allow someone to come with their bullshit. You're going to look at it and it's like, I've been waiting for this moment and you're going to tell them off. Eight of Cups and the King of Wands, Four of Pentacles, Three of Cups, and the Two of Cups. Two of Pentacles. Somebody could be, I don't know, a player or something like that. And you know that that's just not going to work with you. Justice and a Death, King of Pentacles, Six of Wands, and the Ten of Pentacles. What? The Sun, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Seven of Swords. Listen, honey, you could be sneaking off to your whole husband or wife coming up. You could be sneaking off to your whole husband or wife coming up. So I feel you. You're standing your ground. You're like, nah. Okay, for the Aquariuses that is currently dealing with a situationship at this point, I'm kind of scared to ask because the way you're coming up is very like, you know, F you, go sucker, you know what? Okay. For the Aquariuses that are currently dealing with a situationship, what's the next 24 hours? The Three of Wands, the High Priestess, the Six of Cups, the Two of Pentacles, and the Knight of Cups. Three of Wands, Two of Cups, High Priestess, King of Pentacles, Hierophant, Six of Wands, and the Eight of Wands and the Six of Wands. Justice. Three of Wands. You're waiting. You could be waiting for somebody to make something right, or somebody could be waiting for you to make something right. High Priestess and the King of Pentacles. There could be a lot of silence between you and this person. Six of Cups and the Hierophant. The Moon. What's the Six of Cups? Queen of Wands. There could be a side piece here. What? Okay. I don't know where you're at. Two of Pentacles, Eight of Wands, Wheel of Fortune, Knight of Cups, and the Six of Wands, the Ten of Swords. You could be verbalizing to this person, Ace of Wands, Four of Swords, and the Strength, that you're not going to give them any more pum-pum or attention. Either one or both. All right. You're making some kind of change here. King of Cups, Page of Swords, Two of Wands, Ace of Pentacles, Knight of Wands, and the Knight of Pentacles. Some of you guys may have a rebound, or somebody else here coming in very, like, you feel like you're going to go where you're celebrated. All right, for the Aquariuses, that is in separation. In separation. In separation. For the Aquarius, that's in separation. Next 48. Nine of Cups, Eight of Swords, King of Cups. Wait. Yeah, separation, right? Yeah. And the Knight of Cups and the Three of Pentacles. Nine of Cups, Knight of Pentacles, Eight of Swords, Five of Swords, Seven of Wands, Temperance, and the Queen of Wands. Nine of Cups and then, yeah, Ace of Cups, Knight of Pentacles, Three of Cups. Is this happening this weekend? King of Pentacles. Jesus. Are these the two same people? Death. Oh my God. Aquarius, what the fuck? What you guys got going on? It's funny. So hold on. Okay. Okay. You could have two people in your energy. One person, I feel like that's probably the one that you're in separation from. There is a, and there's still emotions here on both of you guys, and there's a fine line between love and hate. I'm gonna tell you that. All right. And I feel like it doesn't mean that you're letting them back in. This is something that's moving very slow, but it is something that you still have you have feelings for this person. Knight of Cups and the Temperance. It's just that obviously I don't see much going on. There's somebody else though. Ten of Cups and the King of Swords that you could be entertaining. There could be new love. I feel like it's the same energy for like all these situations. Three of Pentacles and the Queen of Wands, Three of Wands, Five of Wands, and the Page of Swords. Again, you're just being logical. No matter if you still have feelings for someone, you realize that it's like you've learned some kind of lesson and you're applying that lesson and you're keeping your distance from whoever this is. But there's someone else here that comes in, no matter the situation at this point. Somebody's full of like too much conflict. Something is way too hard. Chariot, Six of Pentacles, and you feel like it's just best to move on and maybe give your energy to someone else. You feel like it's way too hard to create with this person. Like it's like beating a dead horse, an uphill battle, quicksand, whatever you want to call it. Eight of Wands, Four of Swords, yeah, and the Hierophant. You feel like maybe you're above this situation at this point, even if you have feelings for somebody. Again, the logical ass Aquariuses. All right. Pisces. For the Pisces, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Sorry, I'm trying to hop on this live so I can see y'all comments. You know I'm blind. Here we go. Is this it? Bruh. All right, I can't see y'all comments. All right, Pisces. For the Pisces, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Sun, Moon, and Rising. Party over K's. You going on live after? Party over there. What's the weekend looking like for the Pisces? What's the weekend looking like for the Pisces? The next 48. All right, Pisces. The Star, the Eight of Swords, and the Knight of Swords, Aquarius energy. Some of you guys are wondering when the hell somebody's going to be contacting you. Or they could be wondering that about you. Emperor and the Seven of Wands. The Sun at the bottom of the deck. The Star, the Ace of Swords. Okay, Nine of Wands. Four of Cups. The Lovers, Seven of Wands, and the Strength. Interesting. What's the Star and the Ace of Swords? The Six of Cups, Eight of Swords, and the Nine of Wands. The World. What's the Eight of Swords? The Magician. What's the Nine of Wands? Five of Wands. Knight of Swords and the Four of Cups. Six of Pentacles. Oh. Eight of Wands. Oh. Oh. Seven of Wands. Yeah. Five of Swords. The Strength. You ain't trying to play me, Pisces. I'm sorry. You're not playing me. You're weak in the knees over someone. And no matter how much you're trying to play hard to get, oh, I'm not going to give in. You're giving in. You're giving in just with the simple fact that you're entertaining somebody, their conversation. You ain't trying to play me. Hell no. You ain't trying to play me because I see your energy already. You have you have a very strong connection to somebody. Somebody that I don't know, there's like the twinkle in your eye when you see them. Nine of Wands, the World, this shit is over. I don't want them. Eight of Swords, fuck out of here. They come right back. Four of Cups, you're sulking, but it's one of those. Eight of Wands, Emperor, and the Lovers. Five of Swords. Girl or boy, bye. All right, bye. You may definitely put up a fight, but I see you investing in this. Seven of Wands, Seven of Pentacles, and the strength. You're trying it very hard. What's the Pisces going to do? The Ten of Cups, the Queen of Cups, and the Three of Cups. Boy or girl, if you dropping them draws, like, really? 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 They're not even here yet, and your panties already down your knees. Fuck out of here. Fuck out of here. All right, there's a reconciliation here. There's a reconciliation here. The Moon, the Two of Swords. You're like, no, but Ace of Pentacles. This person coming in strong. The Devil. Why is the Devil? And the Ace of Pentacles, the Page of Cups. The thing is, this person is talking a big one, but this is what I call a dirty offer. This is like them false promises. All right. Yeah, the Ten of Cups, but you feel for this person. Two of Cups. You feel for this person. Two of Cups. What else? The Eight of Pentacles, the Hangman. I feel like they're trying to shift your perception. Five of Pentacles. You know what it is? I'm going to tell you, I'm going to be honest with you. The way you're coming up is the Queen of Pentacles. I mean, sorry, the Nine of Pentacles and the Queen of Swords. And the way they're showing up is trying to, like, bring you down a notch. All right. It's the way they're doing it. They're trying to shift your perception, but it's to stop with the pride. It's to bring you down a notch. It feels like a little submission here. They're trying to make you a little bit more submission because whatever Pisces I'm talking to, I don't know. Maybe you've been out single way too long. This person, that's where I feel like they could have fucked up. The minute that they walked away and they let you out, and not saying out in these streets, it's just that your confidence is up. And I feel like the way they're trying to come back in with the Three of Swords and the Hangman, the Empress, the Temperance, they're trying to like test your waters, but they're coming in the way to like bring you down to when you guys were together, like under your foot type of situation, if that makes sense. That was too fun. Let me get another one for you, Pisces. What else for the Pisces the next 48? Okay, Death. Scorpio energy, Five of Wands, and the Nine of Wands. How is this situation over when y'all still arguing and y'all still bickering and y'all still going back and forth and y'all still holding on to each other? Knight of Swords. How? Eight of Cups. Oh, but I've walked away from them. Death. The Sun. Leo energy. Ten of Swords. Eight of Swords. The Lovers. There's a lot of back and forth with you and somebody this weekend. All right. The Moon. The Moon, the Sun, and the Death. Yeah. See, it's like is this the Pisces? Strength. The Tower. And the Three of Cups. Listen, your walls comes down. I'm sorry. Sorry. I feel like there is still a lot of insecurities in your end. You're like, nah, this is done. But there's something happy that comes out of it, even though it's showing up in the form of an argument. All right. I do feel like somebody's being very persistent. This could be a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Knight of Swords. Yeah. Three of Wands. This is definitely someone that you've been expecting communication from. Eight of Cups and the Queen of Wands, Seven of Wands. See, the way you're showing up is the Queen of Wands, that confident energy. But the Seven of Wands and the Eight of Cups, somebody's able to break down them walls, girl or boy. Page of Swords, Six of Cups, and the Ace of Wands. They could be even, if you have children with them, they could even be using that as an excuse. Okay, something like that. What ends up happening this weekend? Five of Swords, Two of Pentacles, Judgment, King of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Sagittarius energy, Four of Cups and a Judgment, Knight of Pentacles, Nine of Swords, and the Five of Cups. It's yeah, I see you being like, no, you know, what's the Two of Pentacles and the Five of Swords? Chariot. It's almost giving me like borderline ultimatum. But I don't know. This situation ain't done. That's just what that bottom line is. The bottom line is that. Good night, babes. All right. The Pisces that are single, what's the next 48 hours looking like? For the Pisces that are single, what's the next 48? The Star, the Ten of Pentacles, the Seven of Cups, the Queen of Pentacles, and the Six of Pentacles, the Magician, the Ace of Swords, the Sun, the Knight of Pentacles, the Knight of Cups, the Devil, and the Hermit. Listen, you guys have a whole commitment coming in. Knight of Pentacles and a Seven of Cups. King of Pentacles. You got a soulmate. Holy crap. All right, single Pisces, you guys got a soulmate. This situation you've manifested, and it's definitely something that's leading. It looks like with the Six of Pentacles, it's equal. Nine of Cups, it's like you like this person. All right, things could be going pretty slow though. Queen of Swords, you're trying to be logical about it. I see that. But I feel like you have a very strong connection with someone. I don't know if this is someone already here, single Pisces, and you're still like feeling them out, or somebody that you could be meeting. For the Pisces that is currently in a situationship. For the Pisces that's currently in a situationship. For the Pisces that's currently in a situationship. What's coming up in the next 48? King of Swords, Queen of Cups, Hangman, Ace of Swords, and a Five of Cups. The Six of Pentacles, Seven of Cups, Magician, the Page of Swords, and the World. What's the World and the Five of Cups? The Moon. There's still a lot of sadness and regret here. There could have been an ending. King of Swords and the Six of Pentacles, High Priestess. I feel like they're reaching out to you though, but you got another option. The Wheel of Fortune, things are changing. There's some kind of divine intervention. Your option could be leaving this person out on the cold. Tell me about this King of Pentacles, the Three of Cups, and the Queen of Wands. You got another situation that could be coming up for you, and that could be karma for someone else. The Tower and the Wheel of Fortune. You've manifested whatever this is. There's a conversation between you and this situationship though. But I see you holding back. The Star, the Nine of Cups, maybe for not too long, because I see you getting anxious. Same shit. Knight of Wands, Two of Swords, and the Six of Swords. Some of you guys got an option between two. All right, for the Pisces that was situationship, that's in separation. For the Pisces, that's in separation. For the Pisces, that is in separation. What's coming up in the next 48? Emperor, Four of Wands, Two of Swords, the World, and the Fool, Six of Swords. Somebody's coming towards you. You could have an option between two. You can be getting a lot of attention. All right. Be careful of taking like making a reckless decision here, a premature decision. If you don't know what to do, just wait. Four of Wands and the King of Swords, Four of Pentacles. You could be holding back from that ex, even though I see them showing up. Yeah, something needs to still be reevaluated, because you could be jumping right back into a situation and it's not the right time. Something is not aligned. The Lovers, the Five of Wands, there's still a lot of drama. There's still there is that elephant in the room that needs to be addressed. The Chariot, the Ten of Swords, and if you move too quickly, this just may end up in disappointment. So with the Fool and the Devil is like, don't be careless. Don't make like a careless leap of faith based on your emotions or something like that. All right, guys. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you, Astro, Enigmatic, Tanner. Who else? Thank you, everybody, for being here. I love you guys. And thank you, babes. I'm gonna go hop on Kay's live. So don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe. Let me know what you think. And don't forget to keep your karma balanced. I will see you guys hopefully tomorrow. Have a wonderful weekend. And all those good reads, I hope it comes out for you guys. Let me know. Take care. You're welcome, Shen.